The woman was horrified to discover on her way home from work, a woman in red suddenly appeared in front of her, standing motionless and staring at her. The woman didn't dare think too much, and quickly left the parking garage. When passing through the hallway on her way home, the woman suddenly felt someone watching her from behind. When she turned around, the woman in red was following behind her. The woman was completely terrified, and frantically ran into her house, but the woman was curious to see what was happening outside. As a result, in the middle of the night, the woman finally remembered something. She opened her photo album, and looked at pictures of herself with her classmates. There was a female classmate in the photo who looked very similar to the woman in red, but what she couldn't understand was, that female classmate had jumped to her death long ago. It was impossible for her to appear here. The next day when the woman was preparing to drive to work, she saw the woman in red standing there again, but this time the woman was no longer afraid, and decided to teach her a lesson. Just then, as a car passed by, the woman in red mysteriously disappeared. The woman stood there dumbfounded. After arriving at the company, she told her colleagues about her encounter, but her colleagues thought she was playing a prank and ignored her. The woman didn't say anything more. That evening after work on her way home, she didn't see the woman in red, but just as she took the elevator upstairs, the elevator door suddenly opened. The woman in red was standing at the elevator entrance. The woman quickly closed the elevator door, but no matter which floor the elevator stopped at, the woman in red would be standing at the elevator entrance, finally reaching the 8th floor. But the woman still couldn't shake off the woman in red. Seeing her walking into the elevator, the woman was so frightened she pushed her away, and ran to her apartment door. But the door lock wouldn't open no matter what. The woman had to escape into the stairwell, no matter where the woman fled. The woman in red always followed behind. While the woman in red wasn't paying attention, the woman escaped from the building, then ran to a corner to hide. She frantically took out her phone to call the police. However, the next second, the woman in red grabbed the woman's hair, crawled along the wall all the way to the top of the building, then showed a sinister smile, released her grip and threw the woman down.